Senior Class President, Nina Yasick.
Good afternoon, Dr. Brady, Dr. Britton, administration, members of the Board of Education, teachers, parents, friends, and class of 2012. It is an honor to speak before all of you today. Graduation is not just a day of moving forward and making enormous strides toward our future, but also a reflection of our entire lives, especially the last 4. I think each and every one of us can remember back to our middle school days, the preppy fashion styles we thought were absolutely necessary to wear. Girls, let's face it, how many of us remember needing to own Uggs, Solos, and juicy jackets? Or the cool attitude we had in order to survive a raging social climate? Or the silly pictures we took holding up peace signs? And most importantly, that burning desire we had to fit in and be a member of the in-group. And if we step too far out of that group, well, our lives are pretty much over, at least for the rest of the school day. It seems extremely silly, absurd even, to think about how we acted 4 years ago compared to the young adults we are today. Personally, I felt like I never fit in middle school. But then again, does anyone? It wasn't cool if I liked theater, and only about 2 people knew who my favorite singers were. And one of them, I admit, was my mom, since I wouldn't stop talking about Rent the Musical or the actress Idina Menzel, and I constantly demanded to listen to show tunes in the car. The point is, we forced ourselves to fit in somewhere we weren't even sure we belonged. Why? Because we were extremely awkward teens who didn't want to be classified in any other category than normal. But we wore the term awkward better than any sort of clothing. We were just beginning to grasp who we were as individuals, with brand name clothing and weird attitudes we tried to hide. However, when we walked into high school 4 years ago, we embraced ourselves as high school students and grew into young adults we are today, the individuals that we are meant to be. As a class of 424 students, we have the ability to achieve anything and everything. Certainly our past year at Amity High School can attest for that. We have limitless potential. In order to be the unique individuals high school has taught us we can branch out to be, we must first embrace the awkwardness and the personality which is within each and every one of us, which means letting go of every academic, social, and physical expectation. Over the past few years, we've become a diverse and passionate community of students with an enormous drive to accomplish anything and everything we set our minds to. Our sports teams have won championship titles over and over. We are competitive, and our athletes have pushed themselves harder than imaginable to achieve success while still maintaining great sportsmanship. We have a debate team which defines the meaning of swag and is one of the top debate teams in the state. Our multitude of clubs will fit any student's interest, and if by some minuscule chance it doesn't, a student can create his or her own club. Our drama club and theater department have proven that theater is just as tough as sports year after year, producing wonderful shows that have delighted every audience. And most importantly, we have a voice. When our student body believes in an issue, we stand up for it. The Plaid Club and student government are excellent examples of that. And of course, we wouldn't be anywhere without such wonderful teachers, who have been an inspiration and guiding force in each one of our lives. And there are a few out there that have certainly changed mine. We are dreamers, inventors, artists, writers, actors, scientists, businessmen and women, and teachers. We have a spirit that can unite an entire community, but still stand strong as individuals. As we begin the next chapter in our lives, I believe that if we make each day count, never give up, remain dreamers, and stay true to ourselves, we can accomplish whatever we so desire. I urge you to remember this moment, as it is an enormous accomplishment in our lives. Be proud of yourselves, and do not forget the awkward individuals we once were walking through these halls. I would like to leave you with a quote that has defined my own personal weirdness and has remained an inspiration to me for numerous years. From the musical Rent, the quote goes, There's only us, there's only this. Forget, regret, or life is yours to miss. No other road, no other way, no day but today. Therefore, be absurd, embrace the awkwardness, and let every piece of yourself shine. Congratulations, Class of 2012.